Hello YouTubers, it is h3llg3ar, and I want to take this time to talk about the channel in general. Think of it as another progress report, but a foreshadow of what's going on. So, first and foremost, I would like to say thank you to all of my subscribers. You guys are great. You know, I don't thank you guys enough, and I really believe that I just don't thank you guys enough. However, and it's kind of hard for me to actually say it like this, but however, I've been noticing certain things going on the channel. You know, things that are my fault, and I'm correcting that, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this today. And then things that are just beyond my control. And I want to talk about a few of these things that are in that beyond the control issue here. So, before this year came out, specifically February, things have been pretty decent for channel h3llg3ar. Things have been great. You know, I post a video, I look it over. Well, I record a video, look it over, post it, and put on a show for all of you. That mechanic hasn't changed at all. However, as time goes on, people's moods change. You know, everyone's tastes in certain things that they watch on YouTube, they change. And one of the things that I've been noticing, of the many things that I've been noticing, is that YouTube is ever so much just becoming even more of an irritating beast for content creators. I mean, let's be real. We'll talk about it at the beginning of the year. You know, they essentially changed how they're going to give content creators their bread and meat. And it was a steady go for me, but I wasn't getting my bread and meat at the time. And when I finally do get my bread and meat, the algorithm as to how I get my bread and meat changes, and I am on that chopping block where I don't get my bread and meat. You know, aka paid. So they introduced the new standard, and I've mentioned this before. It's that video that I posted up with the 1,000 and 4,000. So to those of you who are new, starting out on YouTube and whatnot, this is what's going on. In order for you to make a living, or at least to really get with it when it comes to YouTube, you have to do a couple of things within the year. Thing number 2 is your viewing audience has to view your videos for 4,000 hours. Total time of all the videos you put out in a year. I actually took a look at the stats, and I believe I just hit the 4,000 views, so thank you for that. The 4,000 hours viewed. It's the other one that's the axe to the chicken's neck, and that is every year you're supposed to pull in 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, 1,000. So the big problem that I had was not the views. I mean, I managed to get the views from last year's analytic before they did all this, and again, checking the analytics this time, but it's the 1,000 subs. That part really blows. Now, recently this year, I hit a milestone, and that milestone, which one of you, my viewers, have said, was that I hit 500 subs. I actually hit 500 subs. And in order to get the subs, people have to watch what you put out. Now, I've said this already in a video. I do this to entertain. You know, that hasn't changed. I'm still uploading episodes to entertain. Even if I'm having a bad day playing whatever game, even if I'm not getting the cards that I want when I open up a Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster pack from either singles packs or from a box, or just spoon about whatever. I still do this to entertain. However, it's come to the attention that I have to start being that guy that I didn't want to be, because being that guy is like 99% of the other content creators out there on YouTube, and that is that guy. And that guy is the content creator who's looking at his content that he posts or she posts and is counting views and likes. I tried really hard not to be this guy. You know, I really do try hard not to be the guy who is like focusing on getting views and likes. But from a standpoint of someone to entertain, the look at it should be like this. When I, as h3llg3ar, post up a particular video on something and no one is watching it, this tells me that none of you, my 500 subs, my 500 viewers, none of you are entertained by what goes up on a particular video. And part of it is like, what exactly am I doing wrong? Granted, I don't have the best tech in the world. I've admitted to that. I don't have the best tech in the world. I don't have the DX Racer chair, or the Elgato, or the XSplit capture, or even 2 monitors to do everything. I admit that. I don't have that kind of tech. You know, I got one screen, I got a camera, I got things to connect to it so I can get on the screen and record for all of you. But I have a good time and I try to entertain. And I try not to look at views and likes, because that's not entertaining for me. Having to worry about views and likes. And 97% just about of the content that I post up to entertain all of you seems to just not catch your eye. And as I look at these videos and I look at the comment section, there's no comments, which means for some interesting reason, it's like my viewers are giving me the meh expression. And this is one of the things that you, the viewers, have said that you like about me. You like, one, you like my voice, and I'm glad you like my voice. Thank you. Sip my water real quick. And two, you like me because I can relate to you. I'm down to earth and I'm honest with you. So here's the down to earth and honest thing. There are a couple of things that I don't see happening during these wonderful content that I post for you guys. I'm not going to talk about number 3 because that's something I can acknowledge, and that is not posting stuff like I should. You know, life is usually the excuse for this, but I'm not going to blame life. You know, you have to find a balance between uploading content and managing life. That's part of the game. Now I'll be real with you. Even more real with you than I was before. It'd be nice to get likes. You know, it lets me as a content creator know just how well I'm entertaining you. Just as getting comments from you guys is a way a content creator can gauge how well he or she is doing with the audience he or she is trying to entertain. You know, if I'm getting beat up during one of the episodes of a particular game, you know, let me know that I got my hat handed to me. You know, let me know, hey, I got beat up on this particular spot too. This is what I did to get over it. You know, a little suggestion. Or this is what I did. Now granted, this is just for 97% of the stuff. There are a few things that make up the rest of the content that you guys have no problems being entertained by, and I'm grateful for this. So, moving forward, let's talk about the content that I have to entertain all of you that you guys seem to like more than the rest of the stuff. Starting out with all of the various Smurfy material. The quote-unquote Smurfisodes, as I like to put them. I do multiple Smurf games on the channel. Epic Run, Bubble Shooter, Village. As well as any other Smurfy material that I might come across. And you guys enjoy that. And I am highly appreciative that you guys enjoy this. Because I like those blue guys and gals. And I hope they entertain you. Again, as I said, I hope you stick around for a while because I plan to entertain you for a while. And I'm glad you guys are being entertained on the Smurfiness. And I plan to do more Smurfy things, entertainment-wise, for you in the days and possibly years to come. Next is the number 2 thing that you guys enjoy. This was the number 1 thing, but it actually had to take a step down for another. And that is the Merged Dragons. Yes, the Merged Dragons playthrough. I'm very happy that you guys are enjoying my Merged Dragons antics, episodes, and recaps to events and whatnot. I appreciate all of this. In fact, the Merged Dragon stuff is probably the one part of the channel where I receive the most interaction with everyone, which is good. That tells me I'm not doing anything wrong there. It was number 2 to the new number 1 now, which is Snoopy's Town Tale. And I'm glad I'm doing that right, because when I first started Snoopy's Town Tale, that was a really big shock. I didn't expect everyone to enjoy that as much as they did, and as much as you do. And that humbles me, you know. It humbles me even more than the humble guy that I am. You know, humility isn't something that I'm strayed from. And I appreciate you guys tuning in when the episodes post, even when I have to delay from the Tuesday to post something up. But some of the other stuff doesn't really get as much love. And I'm wondering, am I doing something wrong to make it not entertaining? Or are you, my viewing true and watchers and subs to the channel, just not interested in that? And I've noticed also that every now and again I'll get a new sub, or 2 or 3, who'll stick around, and then after a couple of days they'll just unsub and leave. And I'm like, okay, what is the deal with that? And I would like to know. So interact with me in the comments section. Let me know if there's anything I'm doing wrong. You know, which series of all the various playlists that I have, you know, which ones you like, which ones you dislike, which ones I could improve upon. That sort of deal. That way it helps me entertain you guys a lot better than I do now. And I haven't said that line in a while. Wow. Ooh, throwbacks for real. Alright, next order of business. I've mentioned this during Smash Brothers, is I was supposed to have stuff in the shop, in my wonderful, wonderful shop, ready to go for your buying pleasure. However, production issues kept things from being in the shop on that day. And as I looked back on the logs for the shop, I found out that it's not the first time it's happened. It's happened multiple times over issues that I've had to correct, did correct, but still problems came up. So I've decided to remove myself from that snake and behead myself. The puppet cuts the strings from that puppeteer who's evil and decides to move on his own. So I'm going to work on getting a different shop. One with a production value that isn't as jank. That way when I do get some sweet merch up for you guys, hopefully it'll be something to your liking. And also hopefully that Article 13 doesn't drop the hammer on me. And I want to talk about that right now. A lot of people have been wondering what is the deal with Article 13. I'll just give you the short and sweet version. When a YouTuber plays, let's say, Mega Man, the Mega Man games, right? Where they have the body of what looks like Mega Man, but essentially it's an edited version of their face inside of Mega Man's helmet, and sometimes they would augment the body so it looks like themselves. Well, Article 13 says, since this is essentially a spoof on Mega Man, we at Capcom can actually make you pay royalties just to use this image, even though it's you in a Mega Man suit. That's why a lot of content creators are against this, especially those who have shops, because many of them, they'll either dress up like a particular character that belongs to a franchise and then put it on their merchandise, you know, or have a character name similar to a name in a particular franchise. So that's why they're all against Article 13, because they have to give up extra royalty fees and it takes away from their bread and meat. And every YouTube content creator knows this, because Nintendo was bad at that. Bad to the point where they would demonetize anything revolving around Nintendo gameplay, even if it had some visual logos, some sound, some musical track. Nintendo has been doing that for years, and one thing that YouTubers have been talking about on Twitter is that this was part of Nintendo's creator program, and at the end of December they're getting rid of all that, and they're actually deciding to take some notches off the leash and let YouTube content creators monetize their videos within certain guidelines. And almost every episode of Mario Kart 8, regular and deluxe, that I posted got hit over this nonsense. Some of my old Splatoon 2 vids got hit over this nonsense. Some episodes of the badassing of Zelda and even Kirby Star Allies get hit over this nonsense. But come January, I'm coming for that. I'm like, look, y'all gave up trying to demonetize things. This is what's going on here, here. Take the copyright claims off. Nintendo has stolen a lot of bread and meat from many YouTube content creators. It's one of the reasons why they don't play their games on their channels. Yeah, I'm stating the obvious. I'm stating it as it is. Even YouTubers that partner with them have told them that we like your games, we just don't like your policies. Mainly because your policies make you jerks. That's not to slander Nintendo on that, and I'm not intending to slander Nintendo about that, but seriously, when I get hit for a copyright over some logo on Mario Kart and I don't see it, It's like, okay, seriously, you're going to hit me for copyright claim because of something visual, but I look at the part where it is and it's just the background of the race, or it's the music track of Toad Harbor. Really? So here's hoping that if you guys do see that petition for Article 13, sign against it to stop it. Shop-wise, when I get my new shop up and running, I'm going to have content in there. And most of the stuff that I'll have, either I will have artists commission the art or I'll do it myself. And it'll be based around the stuff that I play on the channel. That's one thing I've made perfectly noted in my books. Now then, let's get to what's coming up. Winter is down the street, actually. I believe it's this coming Friday will be the... is it this coming Friday? What's the 21st? The 21st is the first day of winter. So I guess it's only fair that I talk about the winter schedule. So, here's the thing. I'm recording this on Sunday, the 16th. So I'm going to take a week off, simply to adjust to this new schedule, deal with any life issues, throw all of that out there. You know, so I can, as I say during games, I can get with it. But that Monday coming back, it'll be business as usual. And I'm going to be taking a look at a lot of the views and stuff, what is being entertained and what isn't entertaining for you guys. So, from the 17th on, the week of the 17th, I'm going to be taking that off with 2 exceptions. And those 2 exceptions are as follows. Number 2, Throwback Thursday. I still have to do Throwback Thursday because there's something in particular I want to play for you guys, which is a throwback game. And I'd like to have Thursday as throwback. And the number 1 is simple. The days where I'm posting Smash Brothers. Now, as I've said, Smash Brothers posts on Tuesdays and Fridays. So, there'll be an upload on Tuesday, there'll be an upload on Thursday because it's throwback, and then there'll be an upload on Friday. But exceptions aside, that week is off. And when I come back, it'll be business as usual, which that Monday is Christmas Eve. Yay! So, when business gets back to usual, schedule is going to be as follows. First and foremost is Monday. Monday is the day of the week where I would post Merge Dragons. I would call that Multi-Merge Monday. Well, Merge Dragons is going to stay on Monday. I know I've had this debate before about whether or not I should move Merge Dragons uploads to Fridays because of the events that happen at the end of the week. But I figured I'm just going to go with the Monday as well. But I'm calling it Dragon Mondays or Dragonic Monday. So, on Monday, get that Merge Dragons action going on. But I'm also going to be posting an episode of Spyro for this day as well. You know, I am playing the Spyro Reignited trilogy, so that's what you should expect for Mondays. You know, Merge Dragons episode and or Spyro episodes for Monday. Now, Tuesday is Town Tale Tuesday, but as I said, Tuesday is Christmas. So, if no video goes up next Tuesday because next Tuesday is Christmas, don't hold it against me. I know that's Tuesday is for Smash, so if no video goes up, don't be mad. But Tuesday is the day of the week where, again, it's Town Tale Tuesday. That's usually the day where I post an ep of Snoopy's Town Tale. It's also one of the 2 days in the week where Smash goes up. So, again, since Christmas is on Tuesday, don't be mad if nothing goes up that Tuesday. But if something does go up, it's going to be, of course, Snoopy's Town Tale and Smash. And there was something else that I like to upload on Tuesday, as well as Friday for that matter. So I have to see whether or not I can get back to that series, because one of the things that I need to do is I'm going to look back at some of these playlists that I've left incomplete, and I'm going to finish them. Next up is Wednesday. Usually this is a day where I do random stuff, but it's also the day I normally would post an episode of Kirby Star Allies. Now, as you guys know, Kirby Star Allies had their sweet DLC Pack 3, and the Heroes of Another Dimension hasn't been covered yet. So, that's something to look forward to on Wednesday. But other than that, that is essentially a blank card. I might post up anything on a Wednesday. As I said before, Throwback Thursday. This is for when I do those games from back in the day, like the Badassing of Zelda. That is one of those games from back in the day. And another one that I want to do a little snippet of this coming Thursday. If there is nothing on the Throwback Thursday beat, that will be an off day for yours truly. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Friday is the other day of the week that I have the feel-good thing. You know, again, that's going to be Smash Brothers, you know, for the time being. Otherwise, I take that day off. But for the time being, Smash Brothers is going up twice, the second time of the week, on the Friday. Again, during Christmas week, may not upload it on Tuesday, but if not, you'll see Smash on Friday. Next up is Smurfy Saturday. Again, there are 3 different games that I play on the Smurfs. And Something Smurfy is designed for that day. And I'm going to try to make a habit in playing all of the Smurf stuff for Smurfy Saturday. Lastly is Sunday. Sunday used to be the Sunday drive where I would play racing and running games, but since Mario Kart 8 went down the tanks, I'm left with my running games. And I would like to get back into that as well. Because, you know, Smurf's Epic Run falls under this. Rabbids Arby's Rush falls under this, and Bendy and Nightmare Run also falls under this. So I'm going to get into the habit of posting that stuff on Sunday. There are other things that I also do as well, like movie reviews and unboxed Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know, my Duel Monsters. But that stuff comes in when I get to it, you know. That's an as-is basis. And of course, the top priority stuff, like usually on Fridays, Merge Dragons would have their event on every 2 Fridays. That would have a priority. I don't know if I'm going to do that this coming week because I'm going to be taking it off. Maybe. And I might have a little surprise on a given Sunday that fits this too. But with that being said, it's time for me to get up out of here. Leave your comments in the comments section below. Any questions you might have in the comments section below. But for now, I take my goose from the oven because I'm done. Thank you for hearing me out. I'm looking forward to your comments. And I will see you guys next time.